Good morning. Today's September 5th, 2018. Welcome to First Cup. My name's Jeremy, and this is my first cup of coffee. I think there are a few things that consistently live up to their expectation. But the first sip of coffee is definitely one of them. One of the hardest parts about doing the show is the fact that I have to stay focused and talk to you when I'm drinking coffee. Because I really just want to stare into my coffee and drink coffee. I remember the first time I had good coffee. Actually, I don't remember the first time I had good coffee. I remember the coffee that I used to drink. It was gross in hindsight, but at the time I thought, hey, this is great. It was college. Came out of those huge vats of coffee. Who knows how old it was. But it had caffeine, so we drank it a lot. Man, if I could go back and do some things differently. Like drink a little less coffee. It's starting to get cooler, which is completely contradicted by the fact it's going to be 90 degrees today and tomorrow. And then it starts to cool off a little bit, and then it gets back into the high 80s. September's fun. You have no idea what you're going to get. Kind of like May. May in Vermont, where it snows and is 90 degrees. Sometimes in the same week. It's a weird place we live in here. But that's okay. I've done a lot of traveling, and the thing I keep coming back to is the fact that people in Vermont are really kind. They take care of each other. Now, I'm going to be honest. I used to think that Vermont was kind of the mecca. I don't like using that word in that way. Vermont was kind of the best example of that. But then, when I was in New Brunswick last weekend, I gotta say, Vermont, I love you. Vermonters, I love you. People from St. John, you were way nicer. Like, even nicer. Does that mean Jeremy's moving to Canada? Not right now. I won't take it off the table. I've always had this strange affinity for Canada. And I'm not sure why. I think it's more of a curiosity than anything else. Canada is the country that gave us Drake and Neil Young and Nickelback and poutine, which I don't eat because of the gravy. And if you look at Canada on a map, it's so huge. It's massive. And yes, Scott is saying, and gave us Ryan Reynolds. And Rush. Yes, also Rush. I'm not a big Rush fan. So, but that's okay. Canada's given us a lot, is my point. And they're generally pretty nice about it. And ironically, the exception, which the folks in New Brunswick even admitted to me that this is kind of a real thing. The province closest to me here, Montreal. Montreal's a city. Sorry, Quebec. I'm still waking up. Don't judge me. Quebec, or Quebec, as Americans will call it, is kind of known as being the least friendly, least nice province. Also the one where they speak French. Coincidence? Maybe not. So, what can I tell you? Here's what I can tell you. Of the samples that have come through. Oh, by the way, we've already ordered like there are one, two, three, four. There's another one on the list. Five. There are 5 new products that have already been ordered. There is a 6th being ordered today. Of all of the items that are in any stage of development, this one I am sending money for today is the one I am most excited about. Now, I'll let you speculate what that is. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm not going to give you any ideas what it is. But it is, I'll give you a hint. Hints. It is across all martial arts disciplines, of all of the things that we could purchase. See if this is fair to say. Yeah. This is the item that is likely to be most... no, it's not. That one's already in development. It's just the one that I'm most excited about. We'll just leave it at that. Okay? Yes, I'm a tease. Yes, I am. But I get to be, because this is my show. The hardest part about this whole process, developing products, is just the time it takes. You know, because I decide, hey, we should make this thing. And then I reach out to manufacturers of that thing. And I say, hey, we want to make this thing. They say, okay, how many do you want? And I say, no, we can't do that yet. I need you to send me a thing so I can look at it. And then we argue about that for a little while. And then they send me a thing. And I look at the thing, and I compare it to the other examples of the thing that the other companies send. And I pick the one that is the closest to what I want. And then we take the best features of all the others and try to roll them in. And then we argue about that for a while. And then sometimes I have to start over. Now, when I say argue about it, I mean by email with one, like 2 to 3 sentence email per day. So sometimes that takes weeks. So the entire development process is months. I don't like waiting months for a thing. I don't like spending that much time on it. I just want to say, okay, here's what I want. Make it like this. Now improve this, this, and that. Okay, now give us a bunch of them. So someday, when we're bigger, and I have help on this side of it, I won't be doing that part. I'll say, get me some samples on this, and we'll just do it. I feel like there's something relatable in there, being impatient. I mean, I can quote cliches, good things come to those who wait, and all that crap. Good things come to people who bust their butt and work for it. But there is something to be said for being patient with things, and maybe it's a little less applicable to work. Oh, well, maybe not. Sometimes you just have to trust the process. And I think that's kind of where I'm at. Just gotta trust the process. Because honestly, it wouldn't matter how short the development process was. It would be too long for me. I'm a instant gratification kind of guy. I want these ready. I want to go from idea to ready for sale in a moment. But we can't do that. It's not how that works. We'll get closer as time goes on, as we get bigger, as we learn, as I get better at this stuff. We'll get closer. You know, we'll get it down from months to maybe a month, maybe weeks. I don't know. I'm excited for that. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to go finish my coffee and send a lot of emails to people that will write me back tomorrow. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Peace.